Crypto gaming is going to be a massive sector in our economy as well as AI. It is important to stay up to date so you can benefit from the first mover advantage. With some of these ecosystems, you are getting the opportunity to the same extent of buying Ethereum at $1 way back in 2015. In this video, we have two projects that are about to launch, one with an awesome airdrop opportunity, as well as a few others that are going to be launching in the near future. This video has action steps that you can take right now to position yourself ahead of everyone else. First up is a project that's launching its public sale over the next few days that you do not want to drop the ball on. The first project up is qorpo, and this is launching in the next few days. I will tell you some alpha how you can actually get into the public sale by securing yourself a spot. But what do? Well, they made a first game called Citizen Conflict, and that was actually what I invested into way back in the last bull market, and I was helping them with some advisory, and I've been meeting them even as soon as last 2049 in Singapore. Now, I've introduced them to many great players, and they developed a game that actually is a lot of fun with a lot of user base, and people are very excited about it, called Citizen Conflict. But they have another game which is also coming out, kind of in an anime style world, and what they are is a gaming studio, so they are creating more games. These guys are gamers. They do really fun, engaging NFT drops, and there's so much more that's going to come from them. How do you get involved? Well, they actually have the Founders Collection Citizen Zero drop. All you have to do to secure yourself a spot is actually secure one of the NFTs. Now, you can clearly see on OpenSea there are several of them going as low as 0.25 ETH and higher and higher and higher. In general, that is how you're going to secure yourself an allocation that's guaranteed. Keep your eyes out for this one. It is launching in the next 5 days. And this is a project which has built up a real user base of really good gamers. And not only that, have been creating their second game and will be creating several others afterwards. Don't drop the ball on it. As you guys know, or maybe you don't know, there's this game called Pal World that has absolutely blown up all over the online world, and everyone loves it. But what you didn't know is that qorpo actually has a game very similar to it, but that game meets Pokemon all into one. It's going to be called Animates. You guys should definitely keep your eyes open. If one game is already validated, well, obviously the other ones can go and blow up too. And another really great thing about qorpo is you can go right now, if you have a Windows PC, download the game and start playing right now for free. If you've been following Paid Network or PokeStarter or other launchpads, you may have heard of this one. I'm pretty sure you're going to hear a lot more from this one, and that's Aether Games. They had a big partnership yesterday that they announced, and that will lead to a mass influx of new gamers from the Web 2 world. And yes, it is a trading card game, one that is absolutely graphically amazing. So, as you guys heard me say, PokeStarter already had the raise, so that is already a miss if you did not get in. But the good news is Paid has not done their raise yet, and it's a large raise that's happening on Paid Network. So if you want to get in and you missed out on PokeStarter, what you can do is look on Paid Network. Now, I'm a big fan. You guys know I've been advising them from the very start. Great platform, great people. They have $1 million raise, and there's a guaranteed allocation for $800,000 of it. So if you're staking your Paid, great. If you're not, you have still a few days to get that done. The 25th is the cutoff date, so do not miss it. And then if you're not someone who has Paid and you're like, oh, I still really would love to get in, there'll be a $200,000 pool, first come, first served, for all the rest of the Paid Network members. So don't miss out, because this could be one of those projects which you could launch and give you a really good upside for your portfolio. So keep your eyes on it. Get in the IDO. It's not launched yet. The opportunity is right now. Next up is Xverse. So I'm not going to go too deep into it. This is a first-person shooter game in a metaverse with several different worlds and different styles of gameplay. So think about all the fun games that you like playing. This could be the new one. They're obviously going to build more into the future, but the first part of this is actually playing a fun game, and that is the goal. So keep your eyes out for Xverse. It's not ready to launch just yet. I'm giving you guys the breadcrumbs so you can do your own research and make sure that you don't miss out on another potential big game that's going to come out in our ecosystem. Another one that has already launched and is fully distributed, meaning all the tokens are out. The prices come down all the way down. I think it's about 50% from the top. It's Cornucopias. This is the first metaverse gaming project that launched on Cardano and is their premier gaming metaverse project on there. They have Learn to Earn, they have Worlds, they have racing games, they have a bunch of different amazing things that you can do in there, and it's fun and enjoyable, and it's just getting started. Telling you now because it's a great platform. All the tokens are out. There's no one to dump on you. Great gameplay, great team, constantly innovating and developing. I would not want you guys to miss out on this in this cycle. It definitely could be one of the top gaming projects this cycle, so don't miss it. Another gaming platform that has really big news that I've been told, but I can't mention here. I know it's kind of a why, coach, why would you tell us this? But if you do your research, you may be able to figure that out. It's not coming out yet. They have a projected launch date of a middle to end of March. So we have about a month away for Arcade to launch. They are a gaming platform for Web3, which like Portal and like others are trying to make it easier and seamless and less Web3 and blockchain and more integrate everybody, make it easy, make it fun to play games. These guys are backed by Solana, Crypto.com, KuCoin, Merit Circle. These are the big names in crypto. They have really good economy around how they've done their tokenomics, stuff that you guys know I like to focus on. And so I would take a good deep look into Arcade because you probably haven't heard a lot about them yet, but they're gonna start pushing this soon. And so before you guys have the what is Arcade and oh my God, what is it and how do I get involved? I'm telling you now so you can start following them and so that you can be ahead of the curve so that you don't miss out and wonder after it's gone up 30x or something like that happens that you don't get in. You have to look for the IDOs now and keep your eyes peeled. Next up, it's on Bitcoin BRC. It's pretty much the first gaming project on BRC, and it's gamifying utility for virality. You stake and you get to play. It hasn't given you a ton of information. It doesn't want to. It's saving up all the alpha for when they get closer to launch, which is coming up. Don't miss 10 and 8. The people that I know that are in it are all top level VCs, top level influencers, not the Jeet guys that are gonna dump. These are guys who are gonna look at this project and go, wow, this is a great opportunity. If they're on a BRC launchpad, keep your eyes open for it. So this one, I can compare it to Portal. Now Portal, as you guys may or may not know, is on Binance Launchpad. It's something that I bought into as well. I'm also invested in Games GG, and there's the reason why is, if Portal's so big and making crypto easier and gaming easier, why would I not go into projects like this? Now, I went into Myria as well. Why did I go in Myria? They have their own games. They make it easy to integrate, and you can go and play them. What do you think you can do on here? Well, you can create an account, go on the different games that they're working with. You can play some of the games that they have. They also rate games, review games, let you start quests for new games so you can earn tokens. And if you're someone who likes to play, you can go play Mighty Action Heroes or Flowerland or League of Kingdoms. But what they have in the arsenal coming up, and as you guys know I'm a big fan of, is the Nifty Island, which you can actually go right now and earn assets by airdrop farming it. They have better quality games that are coming. And if we slide a little bit further down, the most anticipated games, Star Atlas, Shrapnel, but what should be first, Off the Grid by Gunzilla, going on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and mobile, and will be, in my opinion, the premier game in the crypto industry because the other two before it, they're all good game, but this is a great game. It'll be the first one you can play on your consoles. Now, what are they trying to do? Well, basically the problem with blockchain space. It's hard to have fun games with easy onboarding. As you saw, some of the games they have right now that from the past are kind of like 2D, kind of fun, like more mobile style games, right? The games are really having a problem acquiring players because they have to learn something new to start playing a game, and everyone just wants to go on Xbox or PlayStation or on the phone, just like start playing right now, or go on their computer, download the game and play. They don't want to get on Wallet and do all this other stuff, right? So the solutions that they're actually doing and solving is, you know, they're curating all the games into one platform, so you can go play in one place. Like go click play this game, play that game, play this game, and it makes it much easier. And actually, I know another project that I'm working with right now that makes latency not an issue. So if you're in a place that has very bad internet, like, you know, parts of Africa, Latin America, where the internet's very slow and you get lag, this other platform is going to solve that problem. So I'm going to start connecting that platform with guys like these so that there's much better gameplay for everyone, everywhere, anytime. The user acquisition is much easier when you have a simple interface to go and log in, and then you can start playing right away, similar to what I've shown you in the past with Portal. And content can be much easier when you're creating unbiased content, right? Where they're just giving organic, real content, what's good, what's bad. And honestly, like watching a Twitch gamer play a new game and them being very honest and open about it. And again, network access, right? It's really hard to get all the good games on one platform. But again, why do I like these types of platforms? I like Myria, I like GamesGG, I like Portal for all the same reasons. And someone always asks me, why would you invest in all three? The reality is we don't know which one is gonna be the platform, who's gonna win. Same with Arcade, that's another one. I'm looking at platforms because I feel like the one platform that makes it the easiest for onboarding games will actually set the tone for the other ones. So if everyone starts playing Web3 games and not feeling like they're Web3 games, most of the other platforms will also win. And that's why I'm involved in them. And yeah, that's basically the 7 gaming projects that I think you guys should be keeping your eyes out for. And remember the first 2, qorpo and Aether, they're coming up within the next 7 days. Do not miss them. As you guys can tell, today's focus was on gaming. What other economies do you guys want me to focus on? Let me know in the comments below. We're gonna take your comments and we're gonna make content based off what you guys are looking for.